The first time I heard about the concept, I thought it was brilliant. We're putting together so many different genres of television, and we are putting our own spin on it.
That is something special, baby.
I just think it's gonna be so shocking and confusing and exciting for our fans to dissect what we're doing and why, and for them to try and get steps ahead of us. And that's just very cool, and it's very satisfying.
This is for us, so let me handle it.
What is outside of Westview?
I got a call from Kevin to come see him in his office when I went, oh, I'm getting canned. And I went in, and much to my surprise, they pitched this bonkers idea for a show, and I was immediately in, of course. And the show has only grown more bonkers.
You're the new clown?
Welcome home, sir.
It's so nice to see you finally coming out of your shell.
It's been a crazy ride.
Good, that was a good one.
John Favreau rung me up, and we had made a movie together called Wimbledon, and he rung me up and he said, making this movie with Robert Downey, and he's Iron Man, and I need a sort of a really boring, personality-less voice for the computer that runs this world. And I and I immediately thought of you, Paul.
Rendering periodic tables, sir.
How do you say no when you're asked so nicely? Anyway, and it was a great gig. You know, they'd shot everything, and whatever still needed clarification, you could always just have Jarvis say, the baddies are coming.
Sir, it appears that his suit can fly.
Duly noted. Take me to maximum altitude.
And then, I don't know how the next bit happened. I guess Joss Whedon had seen me in some movie and figured out a way for me to actually work for a living, if you can call it work. So then that happened. That was Age of Ultron.
Starting with Ultron, Marvel really was so excited to bring Wanda into the MCU, and was only really like teeing me up for possibilities that we didn't know if we would actually fulfill those possibilities or not.
I looked in your head, and I saw annihilation.
Look again.
So we would kind of place Easter eggs in certain places, whether it's just like a glance too long with Vision, or just we were trying to play around with that in Age of Ultron. The handoff to different directors have been completely different experiences for this character specifically. I think the Russo brothers were, very honest about, like, I really want this to be something that, like, that you, shepherd and that you take full ownership of. And I was like, okay. So I kind of, had to choreograph with this choreographer, Jenny White, who we brought on in Age of Ultron.
Bringing that energy and throw it back out.
We just had to kind of figure out our own place at the same time while Wanda was trying to figure out her own place in the Avengers compound and finding solace and Vision.
Tell me what you feel.
I just feel you.
And I think Paul and I, we both really believed, as much as it's fun to be part of the humor and the playfulness of the Avengers, we've always, my character specifically, has also always, in our relationship together, we've kind of just created like just an emotional foundation that doesn't play around with irony really, which is kind of odd in these movies when so much is ironic and funny and fun to watch, but it's also kind of lovely that it's told through their strange love story.
We are out of time.
I can't.
Yes, you can. It shouldn't be you, but it is. I love you.
We now have first-person intel from inside the Westview anomaly.
What are we looking at here? Is it an alternate reality, time travel?
It's a sitcom.
Starring two Avengers?
It's a working theory.
Well, I
the apron is a bit much, dear, but I am doing my best to blend in.
Hello, dear. Hiya, kids.
Hi, kiddos. Life moves pretty fast out in the suburbs.
I think something's wrong here.
Should we just take it from the top?
Wanda!
I don't know how any of this started.
What is outside of Westview?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. It's probably just a case of the Mondays. Am I right?
Is this really happening?
Yes, my love.
Are you crying?
But I'm invested.
Marvel Studios' first original series arrives on Disney+.
Wanda and Vision, we are in uncharted waters.
We just don't know what to expect. Westview's our home now. I want us to fit in.
We shall. Wanda, have you gotten bigger?
Life moves pretty fast out in the suburbs.
You're the Avengers. Are you here to help us?
Why would you think that?
Who are you?
I don't know.
I think something's wrong here.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
Marvel Studios' WandaVision, an original series streaming Friday exclusively on Disney+.